welcome back to Atelier Dreams. I am going to show you my next stamp set, which is Kawaii Expressions. If you guys don't know about my stamp line yet, and I hope that you guys do, this is actually a continuation of Expressions, so they do kind of work the same way. A little bit of a different style, more anime-y, cartoony style. And these work exactly the same way. So if you do have my old expression stamp set, the emojis do work within these. And if you have my mini stamp sets, those emotes also work with these stamp sets also. And the same with my today's forecast. All these emotes work perfectly across the board. So they are just great. So I'm gonna actually take this out right now and I'm gonna show you a couple of these little characters that you could actually stamp in. This is actually a little puppy, a fox, a koala bear, a little girl with short hair. Give me a boy if you want. Panda, another girl with long hair, a boy, another girl, a boy, and a boy. And some people have questions about what these are. These are actually anger lines. Like if you want to make angry eyebrows, this is perfect for that. And I will show you how to use that. And this right here is actually lines, facial lines. So if you want to convert any of these faces into an older person, guess what? These lines will do that for you. And I will show that quickly. So I'm actually going to stamp a couple things for you. I'm actually going to stamp this panda because some people have questions. Like, why is he so dark? The thing is, it is kind of hard because I wanted to separate the panda eyes before. But then when I got the sample, it didn't work out quite as the way I wanted. So that's why it's not possible for me to do that. So I'm actually going to use this color because it's a little bit dark but not quite as dark. So I'm going to ink that out real quick. And then I'm going to stamp it right above here. Very sharp and very clean as usual. Okay. Of course I wipe every single one of my stamps down before I put them back. And it's just gentle cleaning. It's not like anything super extravagant or anything like that. And I'm actually going to do the same thing with the koala bear. I'm going to use this different, actually, yeah, I'm going to use this color. It's okay. He doesn't have to be real color or anything like that. So, he's going to stamp right there. Perfect. And I'm going to, again, wash that all off. And it doesn't really have to dry. You know why? Because I'm going to leave it exposed for a bit. So it will dry on its own. Alright, okay, I'm gonna actually use this guy because he's actually my favorite guy. Use VersaFine. I made him because my fiance doesn't really have hair, so I really love him. Yeah, and my fiance is like, oh, use me, and like whenever I stamp anything, he's like, use my stamp. That's what he means. That's his stamp. So, okay, and then I'm gonna I don't want to stamp too many things because you kind of get the general idea of what they're for. So, stamp this girl. Stamp it right there. Perfect again. Alright, so now we're gonna actually play with some emotes. Alright, and put her back there. So, my favorite thing to use is probably these emotes because they're really fun. Let me see, what would the girl would, let's give her a little playful, something playful, right? I'm gonna use, I love this little acrylic block. I use this for almost all my emotes. So I'm gonna actually ink it very, very lightly. You don't really need a lot at all. So it's gonna, and the same thing works I'm actually gonna have to re-ink this a couple times because to show you where, see, place it right there. So I'm actually gonna use another one of her because I want to show you how you can kind of displace her head a little. You know, like you don't have to make her look like she's looking one direction. Okay, so I'm gonna use the same emote. I'm gonna actually use maybe like towards here. There you go. Okay. Actually, that didn't come out very sharp. Sorry about that. It's really, really hard with this tripod in my way. But, okay. I should use it right there. See? You see how she's kind of looking down and this one's looking up. So it just depends on where you position your emotes, and you're gonna have her looking up and saying something to him. So very easy to use, right? And then, so I have that, and then I'm actually gonna put this little character on here because I'm actually gonna show you some of the different things that I was talking about, the angry face. So okay, so right now they're really, really happy. They're playing. They're not happy or they're not doing anything. So I'm actually going to use a character, a face where she's actually kind of happy, and that would be this one. So she's kind of happy right now. Okay, she's kind of happy right now. All right, you see what I did there? I stamped it. And now, she's gonna be a little angry. Okay, this is the angry, this is the eyebrows. So I'm actually gonna put the eyebrows on and she's gonna actually look kind of sassy. See that? Look what I did there. She was super happy and now she's sassy. Great, great. I'm actually gonna show you the difference because it's kind of hard to see the difference like that. So I'm actually going to show you, where's the face? It's right here. So I'm going to show you right next to her. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to show you real quick. Now she looks like she's up to no good. You see that? Like how, you see how she looks like she's up to no good, and that one she looks very innocent and very cute. So that's all you have to do is just add the eyebrows, and that's what it did. And now I'm going to show you how to make her a little bit older. So, same stamp. I'm going to make her look like she's a little older, like grandma or grandpa, depending on which facial that you use. And I'm going to use, how about we make O-face? How about an O-face? O-face is cute. Okay. And then same thing, I'm gonna use that other piece that people are kind of confused about. And this is supposed to be like crow's feet. So, not crow's feet, what do you call it? So now she looks like grandma. I know, all you have to do is just add 2 lines and she becomes grandma. Same person. Look at that. Very easy. Just one little stamp and it changed the whole thing. And placement, you can make her look like she's looking somewhere else, etc. And then they have, and you can give the little girl a bow if you want to make her into a little girl, or an adult, it's fine. Just add a little bow right there. Oops, sorry. Add a little bow right here, and that's it. Or you can add, I have a couple bows, but you don't have to use them if you want to. And this is like a handkerchief. I would give grandma a little neck shift. So do this. Oops. Sorry. Yeah, like that. And okay. So these characters, they're dark, but they are better if you use light ink like this. Now you can actually use, you know, certain emotes. I'm gonna actually use this angry one. I don't know, I really like this angry icon. He's emote, so he's really cute. There you go. And the same thing with the panda. Let's use him right there. See? Really easy. Really, really easy. So the other way that I wanted to do it was a little bit hard, and this is a lot faster. So I like it this way. And I'm gonna actually give this girl some sunglasses. Sunglasses are actually over here. I was gonna make them glasses again, but I'm like, no, they already have glasses, so I'll give her sunglasses. So I'm actually gonna use this light ink, really light. Oh, it's not really that light. So give her some sunglasses. And there you go, she has sunglasses. Very easy. Very, very easy. Okay, and what else do I have to show? Oh, this is my favorite bow. I love this bow. I'm gonna give it to one of the girls. I love adding this bow to like all the girls. For some reason, they're just really cute. You see that? It makes a huge difference, actually. I'm gonna give it to this lady. A little mean cutie right here. There you go. And you could also reverse it this way, so I'll show you. I'll give it to Grandma. Grandma can have a blue one. Yeah. There you go. Super juicy ink. Juicy ink do not work well with me sometimes. I have a heavy hand. So, and then you can make somebody sleepy if they want. I'm gonna actually make my bow sleepy. So this one is a person that's just drooling. Okay, and then how about we give him a little necktie? That'll be cute also. There you go, a little bow tie. And then, oh yeah, he's sleepy, right? So I do that one there. This is really fun because sometimes you just don't want to draw and then you kind of can play with it if you want. There you go, yay! And that's done, look at it. You have so many ways to play with the stamps. You can do whatever you want, and they do work with my other stamps. I hope you really like the stamp set also. They were really, really fun, and they're super fun to color in. So I've seen so many people on Instagram using them, and they had a blast. And this set is just great because it's a great addition to the other sets. And whatever, same thing with today's forecast, whatever emotes or you're feeling that day, even if it's gloomy, you might be happy. So it's really fun. So I hope you guys give this stamp set a chance because I just love this stamp set. This is called Kawaii Expressions, and they are also available on my Etsy shop. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe so I can make more YouTube videos. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.